Today is Thursday, the 16th of February, and this is from the South. Venezuela's National Telecommunications Commission announced plans on Wednesday to begin sanctioning procedures against CNN in Espanol for its, quote, direct aggression against the Venezuelan people and state. The channel has been suspended in response to a report it released last week, suggesting that the government may have given passports to people with ties to terrorism. The Colombian government and the nation's second largest rebel group, the ELN, have announced that they have reached an initial agreement after the first week of peace talks underway in Ecuador. The agreement covers elements of protocol for how the talks will progress and how decisions will be made in a bid to end a 5-decade conflict that has killed hundreds of thousands of people. The new U.S. administration may introduce a so-called border adjustment tax between the United States and Mexico. The tax is expected to be part of tax reform legislation that could emerge in March or April. But according to Mexico's Deputy Energy Minister, the tax is not a good idea for the future trade of crude oil, natural gas, and refined products like gasoline between the two neighbors. Argentina's Paraná River is one of the world's greatest food highways, but it is straining to carry rising volumes of the country's agricultural produce to its various destinations around the world. The increasing congestion on the Paraná could hamper President Mauricio Macri's efforts to expand farm output and pull the economy out of recession. The government is studying how to accommodate the growing number of barges plying the waterway without driving up shipping costs. A bronze statue to honor the late Colombian author and Nobel Prize winner Gabriel Garcia Marquez was placed in the historic center of Havana during the International Book Fair. Marquez is known for his fantastical blend of magic and realism. The statue intends to pay homage to the 90 years since the birth of Marquez and to the 50 years since the publication of 100 Years of Solitude. A few hundred people gathered in the Mount Pleasant neighborhood of Washington, D.C. to show support for a day without immigrants, a walkout aimed at protesting President Donald Trump's immigration policies. Activists called on immigrants to stay home from work, avoid shopping and eating out, and skip classes in an effort to highlight the vital role they play in American society. U.S. Ambassador to the United States Nikki Haley says that the United States still supports a two-state solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This came just one day after President Donald Trump suggested he is open to new ways to achieve peace. Haley also echoed Trump in her remarks, stressing that a peace deal was not for Washington to impose, but could only come from the parties themselves. Clashes erupted in the Paris suburb of Bobigny amid tensions in the area over alleged rape and abuse of a local black man by police during his arrest. A policeman has been placed under formal investigation for the suspected rape. 3 others are under investigation for violent conduct. A burst of colorful flowers, including bright pinks, golden yellows, and vivid purples, brightened New York City's concrete jungle. The New York Botanical Garden previewed its 15th annual orchid show earlier today, where this year's theme is Thailand. This year's exhibition includes both rare and popular orchids planted and timed to bloom just in time for the show. More on these and other stories on our website, telesurtv.net/English.